we move down here, we've got the kitchen. I do not know how to do a kitchen in this. I'm just sort of going to improvise. So if we go over to our walls and go for the pale brick, that can be our counter. So we just put like a counter. Okay, stop. Restart that. Let's restart. Go all the way back. Anyway, right. That was my VCR rewrite. Not sure if you appreciate that or not. Right. Pale brick. No likes will be liked in this like. Pale brick right there can be used as our counter. Not to be confused with a horrible swear words, which I nearly muttered there accidentally. Not that I usually go around muttering profanities. However, I may go around muttering profanities. So yeah, what we'll do is the counter here will be slightly different. Okay, the plastered brick can be our fridge. I don't know how I feel about this, but you know, it's too late. That's our fridge. Umber brick? No. We'll need some space. So what we'll do is this can be where a bookcase can go. The game is running at the same time. Furniture, that's where I'm going. The bookcase can be filled with certain recipes. Delicacies of our land. At the same time... Oh, wait, we'll pause right there. I'm just curious. We just delete that. Can we get ourselves some sort of workbench? It will probably have wood chippings on it, but just imagine it's cheese or something. Mmm, delicious cheese. Probably not a tin brick bench. Oh, there we go. We get that in there instead. And if we just sort of remove this. There we are. Okay, that might look a little bit more worthwhile. I like it. If we get ourselves... Oh, I tell you what, we'll look up here first, just in case anyone's somehow got themselves stuck. Oh, there's his little gold chest right there. That little bugger. Oh, and his little shrubbery, which is, you know... It's rooted into the wood, but that's fine. I'm sure that won't cause any problems whatsoever. Anything over here? It's my way of transitioning, isn't it? Like, anything over here? I don't know. Oh, everyone's bullying Jared. Why is everyone bullying Jared, you bullies? Alright, let's move aside. Let him get out. that was very funny. Right, there we go. Just imagine it's a fridge. Don't worry about it. Everyone move aside. Please. Oh, you know what we also need to do is get the standard ingots sorted out. How many do we have right now? Okay. About 16. Oh, okay. Save the game, I suppose. I know a wolf was near Stuart for a little while. They'll get there eventually. Now, let's see. We do have a lot of room over here. We can fill that with random storage. Like crates, food barrels, fish, racks, things. We get some fish racks right there. We get a food crate on these two spots. And at the same time, get ourselves a barrel or two. There we go, a few barrels. We'll get some of them back as well. Anything else? A wheat pile? Do we need any wheat? Feels like I would need some. But I guess I'll leave it. Instead, we'll get ourselves a tool chest. And we do need to make someone into a fisherman. Do we have what we need here? We do. So we just quickly make a fisherman and just tell them to build it. Or at least just hope they do. I am doing this the wrong way. Nelria, you actually get to do something for once. So pay attention. I need to go over here. It's been a while since I've seen the fisherman. We haven't really used them in this series. We used them quite a decent amount in Season 2. But that's about it. You do not have the inventory space to continue to work. Okay, but just make sure you don't get a fishing rod. Go all the way to the halfway across the map, then fish and die. Because that's a common occurrence with you lot. These look very nice. Oh. Game does not like me doing that. Okay, Naria, just double back on yourself. That's fine. Top-down view like this makes me feel like I'm playing Lemmings or something. Like they can only walk along here. That's an old game. Merv, stop feeding. You threw my clothes on the floor. Why? Come here. There we are. Ugh. Good. Alright then. Alrighty then. So we should be able to get these fish racks done. The royal fish would like to be hanged in such a glorious way. Loads of food barrels as well, which is great to see. Now we just get one more done, Naria. You can then turn yourself back. We still need that carpenter though, so we can get that little carpentry bench sorted out. What's in there that's blue? We got plums? They are very, very, very blue plums. Right there, just specifying the S, just to annoy you, really. Right, here we go. The hell are you doing? You look stuck there, Ral. You alright? Okay. Oh, just getting some wood, okay? From the wood pile. This is great. It makes sense. Islay sleeping in her bed. Well, her daughter's bed, soon to be. Or hopefully in the future. Unless you get like 2 sons. Unless you get 2 sons. Or 2 daughters. Or nothing. Maybe you'll be like an old crone. Or maybe you'll just don't want to be with anyone else. You don't want to continue the lineage. That's fine. You do what you want, Islay. I'll back you up. Girl. Don't know what that bit at the end was. So we've got a cheese grater right here. This is just a massive cheese grater. I feel like that's going to have some... There's going to be an industrial-based accident right there. We got to watch out. Neria, you've done your bit now. Be a miner again. You got the rod out. Like, yes, I can finally do something other than mining. Oh. Well, actually, we need a builder. No, we don't need a builder now that I think about it. There we are. That's our royal kitchen. I feel pretty good about that. Decent. Our kitchen... Oh, well, our fridge is a little bit... And considering the age as well, doesn't really make sense. Just imagine it being some sort of special stone. Salt stone. There we go. That's what it is. A massive log of salt. Throw it on everything. Right. Now for the top. A royal tailor's. Yes. That's a good idea. The royal tailing zone of tailing. Yes. The royal tailing of tailing. Who works in the tailors? Titting Tailor. Yes. Titting Tailor, the tailor of Tailington. Tailington, yes, good. I'm gonna say, you know, yes and good and repeat myself over and over again. Because I feel like that's the best way to alliterate myself. Or iterate myself. Anyway. Ignore my random mumbling. So we need a few dressers. Don't want to overdo it though. One right there, one right there. No. Yeah, no. Let's get a dresser on this corner. Here we can have a table. We can have a table with a chair. I like that. Followed by a dresser in its corner. Tell you what, we'll do that in a minute. Just sort of worried that we're going to have a few problems. Go to our workshop. We'll make a loom. We'll make a few looms. There we go. So that's perfect. And an artisan's workbench. A very important piece of equipment. We need to put it somewhere that's going to be decent, though. Like right here. There we go. Because I think they should still be able to come round here. That's nice. That's an area for our workbench. We need a feeding trowel for them. For them, yes. Manny man. And you know what? I could replace that with a bench instead. Table's just there, you know, you do a little bit of sewing on the table. It's a little bit confined, though, which can be a problem. We get our looms built, though. We have exactly... we have everything we need. We don't have exactly what we need, because we have more than that. Now, storage items. We want to put in there just some crates. There we go. Because they're going to be filled with sort of sewing supplies. Tell you what, not a crate right there, though. Put a crate right here. We'll put 3 of them across there just to fill up that space. Oh no, that should be where the dresser goes. The dresser should go here. Dresser, just sort of like an intermittent... Okay, start again. Just an intermittent storage space. It's the only way I'll learn. I just have to stop myself and restart the sentence. It's like swearing. Well, I can't say I've really achieved my full goal right there of removing it entirely. Well, not entirely, but to a decent extent. I don't feel like I've swore at all in this playthrough, but that might just sort of be my inner misunderstanding of just how common or just how often I swear. So we'll see. Move right now, flying to me. Actually, I'm a bit late there, to be honest. There are some wild boar that seem to have spawned. We can grab them. If we can really click them. There we go. Domesticate the boarplers. Both of them. There we go. Anything else? Nope, some spiders. Some spiders, but that's about it. Oh, Merv, like... damn it! Damn you, Merv! You distract me! Let's take some water. I feel a little bit lightheaded. There we are. It's going to specify that I took a drink right there just to annoy people. Because it's probably quite annoying. Let's see. Terrain. I don't know what that was. Like I said, it was my brain slightly frying. Just ever so slightly frying. Can't say we'll probably finish this in this session. I'd say after this episode, probably 2 more. Be 1 episode just to finish off doing bits and bobs on the outside, and then the one after that will be our final episode, just sort of having a nice little walk around. As I said, do apologise for the lack of necromancer invasion, but I can't help it, I'm afraid, not at the moment. Look at them just sort of run across that little bit of wood at the top. Where are they all going? I didn't really tell them to go over here, did I? Unless they're trying to get resources that they can't grab unless they go all the way over there. That's probably the case. Someone's stuck, I think. Over here. Yes. Why are you over here, Cakeling? Oh, Cakeling, you're the tailor. That's why I thought it was a bit odd. You should have your house over here, then. Ownership. Oh, no. It's just profession. Oh, I suppose that's like a nice little... Stop it, you! Right. Ephraim, I need you to move over to the mayor's hut. There we go. Because you're the mayor now. Congratulations. By royal decree. Probably doesn't want to do it because it requires, you know, some level of responsibility. Way. That's my little quip right there. Of course, I wouldn't know responsibility if I got hit by a giant truck that said responsibility. So there you go. My analogy right there is a bit lacking, I suppose, because it's not really an analogy. It's, if anything, it's one of those sort of old-fashioned, satirical, ideology-based newspaper cartoons. We can just get those 2 crates up there. That'd be great. Now, this one, I don't know what this is going to be. We got the tailors. We got a kitchen. We've got rooms for all of the... we got, well, king, queen, prince, princess, or prince, princess, princess. So, like, they're both identical. Doesn't really make a difference. And we have the kitchen. I think the kitchen turned out fairly well. A little bit disorderly, though. Is this just a spare room? Can't just be a spare room. Is it the royal chamber for the cats? Oh, maybe it can be for the cat. I think I'm about to sneeze. No. Oh, no. Come back. No. Oh, it's because I said something. Oh, bastard. That's what it was. It's very foggy outside. Ooh, spooky. Say very foggy. It's, you know, it's getting thicker. Getting close to my home. I'll slowly be engulfed by the fog. And then I'll be killed by some tentacle monster in the fog. And it'll be great. Metal, we've already got an armory. Wood, we have a treasury. Surely putting a treasury all the way at the top floor is not a great idea. It's very heavy. Still, though, a treasury. So, yeah, treasury is a great idea. Unfortunately, we don't really have the coin for it, so we're going to have to try and make some. If we go to coin, we have plenty of gold, so we should be able to make quite a bit. How much for one coin pile? 24. Okay, so we make 48 for 2 coin piles out of the gold that we have. We should be good. I imagine, yeah, okay, so we should be okay. Oh, okay. Let's say okay a few more times if you really want to. Just trying to think of something else I can fit in the treasury. Statues would be nice. Like a statue on either one of these. Yeah, that might be overdoing it a bit, though. Could be. Tell you what, though, it's the only thing I really think of, though, to fill up the space. So we go to statues. Donk, donk, donk. That's right, donk. That's the word I use, donk. You got a problem with that? I hope so. Donk. 4 statues. It's meant to be a place go. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to change this. No statues. Trees. Yes, the trees will save the day for us. Maybe a bench. It's like a little counting area. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bench right there. Another one right here. It's where you can count the coins and feel good. Have a little, like, Scrooge McDuck moment. Stop. Have a little Scrooge McDuck moment. Slap myself there. Look, I'm starting to hit myself because I'm getting so frustrated. Don't need the anvil. Decor. Can't think of any decor, really. It's just storage and coin pile. One right here. Another one right there. Followed by a treasure chest. We shall have one right here, one right here, one right here. How expensive are they? They're not too bad. I say not too bad. They do require solid ingots, which we have plenty of. Wow. We have quite a few strong and solid ingots. That's really good. Apparently coins are crafted by the trader. Didn't know that. Well, we're making them, which is great. There we are. That's the treasury. I feel like it's a slightly lazy room. What else could I do along here? Sort of, we got this walkway. Can we put anything in the walkway? Not really. Could cover this up, though. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good idea. Although there's the wood there we can't really do much about. Yeah, I don't think we could do much about that anyway. So if we just zoom down a bit more. That's the doorway. That's to get into the tailors. Make the royal dresses. Need a new dress every day. Damn it. Every day. I want to look fabulous. Do we need any more lamps? Oh, that's a good point. We don't have too many of them hanging around inside the castle. I feel like they'll run around with candles, though. Some nice candlelight. You want to have a very low chance of there being any kind of fire in a stone building. Probably would be a very low chance, but I feel like it would sort of insulate the heat and just turn it into an oven. You know, the smoke might have trouble. I mean, it's better, I suppose, than it collapsing on you. Is that better, though? I mean, it feels like it's going to have the same result. Death. Unless you get out. There you go. It's been a while since we looked at the graveyard. I shouldn't do my look around just yet. You know, let's not do any reminiscing. Because otherwise, I'll ruin it for our final little walkabout. Tell you what, for some reason, we're not building these. I'm just going to throw them away because they're in my face. I do not appreciate them because they do not appreciate me. I'm very sad right now because they made me so unhappy. Ephraim right there, really getting used to his role right now as mayor, which is just to sit around and do nothing until required to do something. Now, for some reason, these tables are just not, they don't want to be constructed. I don't know why. So what we will do is try to construct them by placing them down again. I have the best solutions to problems. Just don't mention it, everyone. Just don't mention it, everyone. This is great. Medium table. Throw you right there. My voice is very much parched right now. Fantastic. I don't have time to record. I don't have time to edit this today. So I'm probably going to miss. I think, yeah. Now that I think about it, because I uploaded my last video for this. Oh, last one of the previous session. And I think I have to upload one tomorrow. So I'm probably going to have to miss a day. I'm probably going to say something about that anyway. So it doesn't matter. That's just my thought process. Just came across my mind there. We will continue onwards. I know. I'm getting all nostalgic. Like looking at these buildings. Thinking like, oh, the good times. Any more decorations on the outside before we finish off for today? We've got 10 minutes. That's it. Well, we've still got the castle to do, I think. It just feels like it's unfinished. Library? Check. Little dining area. It's like a little one off the side. Check. We've got this room right here we've not done anything with, so uncheck. Great. We have a area to collect firewood. Fantastic. Multiple ways to get up onto the second and third floor. Check, check, check. I think there was 3 checks right there. Why are there so many checks? We don't do checks anymore. I mean, you can get a check, but you don't do check. Anyway, check. Checkmate. Stop checking people. Check him out. So don't check him out. Right? What are you doing right here, Cakeling? I suppose you're now... Technically, you are the tailor of the town, as well as the royal tailor. That makes sense. Slaywolf, what are you doing? Get your dirty, robed ass off this mother trucking chair that's the same as the other chairs, but it's the royal chair. Anyway, the Grand Hall, which is fantastic. I like the Grand Hall. We walk into it. That is very grand. That feels great, walking in here. There's a certain awe-inspiring presence to it. Especially with the bits at the top right here. Got some inside sort of pillars with crenellations. There we go. Can't forget those. The only thing I don't like is these stairs sticking out. But then again, they make it look like some sort of stabilizer, I suppose, for the top floor, because it doesn't look like it's got much to keep it up. It's a bit awkward. Anyway, that's fantastic. We just zoom down. This doorway, that's something that we missed out. Doorway on either side, that's it. Oh, there we go. Can we upgrade this? We can. Oh, we can. What? That's okay. Well, I'm fine with these. Like, basically, this is just all the town. This is the treasury. The town treasury. And all the gold is yet to be sorted into these chests. In proper bank pouches. Which we will discuss later on. There we are. Proper bank pouches. You go to a bank, ask for a pouch. They'll be like, okay, what do you want to put in it? I want to put 1,001 P's in this pouch. Okay, here you go. Thank you very much. Great. For some reason, we are missing out on some of these tables. They don't like putting tables down sometimes. What about the ones over here that we've replaced? They're... Okay, we put one of them in. This one is non-existent at the moment, which is a bit odd, because I do recall placing it down, unless designations are not on, which they are on. They should be on, because I did see some earlier, which is, you know, silly for me to come to that conclusion, when already the conclusion is illogical, I suppose. Illogical. I'm a Vulcan now. Good. I'm glad. I could be as menacing, or as... judgmental. There we go. As a Vulcan. There we go. I'll be very judgmental towards you right now. How dare you, scum? That's not really Vulcan. It would completely change the race. How dare you, scum? Like, already acting with emotion in the voice. Anyway, let's go to our doorways. What kind of doorways are we using right here? We're not really wanting to use... We should use the studded door. But then again, I think that uses... Everything uses copper. There's such a dependence. What about the brace door? I can deal with a brace door. Although that requires 2. We only have 3. Oh no, we got 4. Can make 3 more. Not much more from scrap though. Okay, that's probably gonna have to do the job. Ah, damn. Right. Okay, stop. We'll remove them. We're gonna need a few more doors, and unfortunately, we're just gonna have to use some wooden doors. We don't have the resources. Where am I going? Objects, doors, timbered door. There we go. So 1 door right here, another one there, another one here, and another one here. 1 there, 1 here. Not there. There we are. There we are. Don't know what that was, but it was a thing. Another one here. Saving me resources, I suppose. This could be for the kitchen. Do we want to have a door either side on this area? I don't know. I like the sort of open plan design that we have on the bottom floor. So I'll leave that. Other than this bit, just because I think it looks a little bit ugly with the scaffolding sticking out there. Now up here we're fine. On this floor we are okay. Other than sort of having us... We should really finish this off by adding some extra castle brick. Alright, that bit's done. Or at least it should be done eventually when they get round to it. Our little secret weapon pile right there. That's when you're going on an adventure. How much do we have right here? Current storage. 50 weapons out of 1,040. That is a little bit overkill right there. Let's have a quick gander just to see. Oh, and a save. There we are. There's a pack of wolves over here. Quite menacing. I'm slightly terrified right now just looking at them. We'll leave them for now, but I feel like they may, you know, aggro towards us. Which would be very unfortunate. I'm really hungry right now. So pretty much, what we have left to do, since we've now completed the interior for the two last, I think it's the two last buildings. I don't think there is any more interior left to do on anything else. I think the interior for this building is my favorite. Castle's great and all. Maybe the grand hall, but it's just there's multiple elevations and it's very efficient. It looks good. It's not efficient, I suppose. Efficiency would be sort of having it so that the mason stockpile as well as the wooden one was all in a confined space. It was a little bit closer to one another. Yeah, there you go. I do like the castle though. It's turned out well. We've used the rooms up effectively, which I feel good about. Anything else? Have we missed any other rooms? What about over here? No, we are using up these rooms. I do like the way the hay's built up in here. It just looks great. Just gotta get some more animals back again. These doors could do with a few upgrades though. Other than that, what I'll probably do is maybe fit some more trees around here. But at the moment, I suppose it's quite nice. Voice cracking there. Oh, some doorways along here eventually as well. Yeah, we'll fix them. Possibly. They get destroyed by spiders all the time, so it's sort of a waste of effort, really. Is May's crypt? I think that's part of the story. Is May's crypt? I can't remember whose crypt that would have been. It would have made sense for those who are wondering. Is Islay's sister in the first season of Timber and Stone? Say first season, first playthrough right now. Merv is just playing around right now. I'm going to say right now a few more times just to annoy you all. The interior for some of these buildings is a little bit lacking. Yeah, that one's like just nothing. A few of them could definitely do with a little bit more work. I seem to have missed a few of them. So that's something else extra for us to do. However, I think I'm done for today. I did say I'd go on for a little bit longer, but I just feel a little bit lightheaded. So I need to have a little walk outside. And get something to eat. So we haven't got long. We haven't got much left to do. A little bit more exterior construction to be completed. As well as sort of a little bit more interior for some of these buildings over here. Shouldn't really take us that long. Probably like 5 minutes. Probably 5 minutes. No like involved. Stop liking it unless it's this video. Haha! The whole reason! Just good job. Good job, Innkeeper. You did it, buddy. You did it. Yes, exterior. It probably will only be another episode just left to finish all that stuff off. And then the next episode after that will be our nice little walk around. Right there, that'll be our final episode for this series. We've been playing this for like a year and 9 months. A year and 9 months. Think about that. That's how old this series is. My oldest series. Okay, before that was my Prison Architect Megamax series, which is an entire year long. I tell you what, after this, I'm not going to do a series that's this long ever again. It's just, or if I do, if it's like another, 100 episodes plus like that, I'm going to at least upload it a little bit more frequently. So it doesn't take 1 year and 9 months to get this done. It's been worthwhile, don't get me wrong. It's just gorgeous. I'm really happy with what I've managed to achieve here, as well as advice from everyone else with the different buildings that I can, or to construct. I've been very thankful for everyone that has watched the series and given me tips and tricks and enjoyed the little ramblings that I've gone into during the course of it. It's been an absolutely amazing ride, especially the live streams as well. They've really helped to progress the series. Since, yeah, if we didn't do any of the live streams, we would probably still be doing these houses over here, I imagine. So that's really helped to speed things up a little bit more. It's very dense now, though, which is really what I wanted to go for. Just adding the trees in there, the extra little bit of storage, all these sort of special sectors here and there, like parks, the market square, the roads with the lampposts and the resources, the woods, or the logs even. And then you've got the carpenting area, which is right here. It's just great. It's really cool. So as I said, one more to go. Then after that, the little walk around. And I specify once again, do apologize for the lack of necromancer invasion. I mean, you never know, we might get lucky and be able to actually get it done. It could be a massive ruse. I hope so. Hello, parrot. Oh, he really wants attention right now. There we are. He's nice and chill. There we go. Keep specifying that. It doesn't make it any better. But there we go. I'm not too... I feel pretty good about what we've done right here. It's so cool. And I don't want to see it get destroyed. so there we are. That's probably a good thing at the end of the day. Forgot about these statues. Don't think they need to be fixed at all. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you in the next 2 episodes of Timber and Stone, The Land of Islay Season 3. Hopefully, they're going to be 2 fantastic episodes. We'll enjoy ourselves. Have a nice nostalgic trip through the journey of Timber and Stone, The Land of Islay Season 3, as I specified like 5 seconds ago. There we are. I'm great with outros. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. It's been a pleasure. You've all been fantastic, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.